Okay, we're here to install the P80 Volvo mount rattle improvement kit. That we're going to go through the steps to do that. So you're going to need a few things here. Safety, of course, because you're going to be grinding off the brackets, the old brackets. So got to protect your ears and your eyes. We got the mount kits. We got the toggle bolts that I'll show how they'll be used later. A little alcohol, sandpaper. This is you're going to need later to cut some of the little the insulation away from the dash, because this guy is a little wider than this, and you have a bunch of insulation on your chassis, so we're going to remove that. And then a little marking tool. We're going to mark right where these guys are, because once we cut them off, you won't know exactly where they were. And then, of course, some ABS adhesive. So the first step, let's give this to you, Michael. Here we go. So we're just going to mark basically the center line of where these guys are, just so we can keep track of things. Come on, pen. There we go. Center line. So as I mentioned in a previous video, the leading face of this guy is 2 inches from the very edge here, and it follows the contour of the body of the car, where these guys are only 1 inch out and they follow the dash. So I'm marking just the center spot of the... Let's see if we can get this guy to leave a mark. Come on, baby. There we go. That's got to be enough, I think. And I'll just go over here real quick. We can edit out all this extra. Wow, this is... Come on, baby. Come on. All right, and this one should be right about there. Okay, so he's got a great mixture of different brackets with different levels of distress. This one is obviously completely gone, and so what we're going to do is basically put the mount over here, install it, and then have to find a way to seal it under here so he doesn't lose too much defrost. Okay, Michael's going to grind this off now, and he's going to go flush with it. Okay, now that we've got the all of the brackets ground down, you basically just have to go and sand this surface, scuff it up. And the big advantage of these brackets is that you're distributing the stress of the dash over a larger area rather than having it so localized. So that's the big advantage of these. And then also with the rubber cushion too, it's helping with vibrations as well. So it kind of isolates the dash from the car better than the factory. So this is flush now, and then we're just getting it sanded down so the glue sticks better to the mount. So that one's looking pretty good. This one here. Okay, looking good. Okay. Now the next step is you basically just take alcohol swab, and I've already sanded these guys down, so they're usually, this stuff comes shiny, and I've already sanded these, so save a step. And we just basically wipe rubbing alcohol on here, clean it up, and we let it dry. Very simple. Let's get a new one here. Okay, we're going to take some ABS glue now. This is nasty stuff. So on the can it says it cures in 2 hours to 180-degree pull rate, but I prefer to wait overnight. So this is designed so it's got the rubber is set back, or at least a little proud, I mean, so that you don't have any chance that this is going to be hitting the chassis of the car either. So we set it down there, and let me get my little gauge here. I want to make sure this guy is 2 inches, see, right to there, and it's got to be lined up right with the chassis, straight on with the chassis of the car. So 2 inches out, just like that. Stuff's already starting to dry. Pretty fast. Okay. Yep. This temperature's good. Okay, just gonna hold it for 30 seconds. All right, here's the last one, folks. So we're putting it on there, lining it up with the white line, so it's the center of the white line. And I want to make sure this guy follows the contour of the dash just like that. And I'm measuring out 1 inch, looking straight down. Just like that. Yep. That is it. Yeah, this stuff sets up pretty fast, so you don't have much time. But for it to really cure, we're going to make sure this guy stays overnight. And that's it. Okay, that's phase number 1. Okay, so we're demonstrating what it looks like when you put the toggle bolts through the firewall into the bushings. And a good idea is to spray with silicone spray, because it'll make them slide in much easier. So just have the toggle kind of laying flat, horizontal, push it in, and that's what it's going to look like after it gets installed. And then you just tighten the bolt through the firewall and you're all set. So we're going to install that now. So yeah, here's how you're supposed to cut out the insulation so that it can nest up against the firewall. You want it all the way up against the firewall. So you're going to remove about 3, almost make that opening about 3 or 4 inches wide, just to make sure. Okay, so we got the bolts pushed through the firewall, and then Michael's going to add that toggle nut to the end of the bolt. And make sure it's screwed on, a few threads on the end, because you definitely want it to spring open when it goes through the mounting. I can turn it for you. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, then we'll do all 4 and then get the dash ready. I've chosen one of the worst cobblestone streets I know of. And here we go. I kind of regret not recording how bad my dash was prior to this, because this would have been just chattering up a serious storm. But listen to that. It's like a brand new car, man. Unbelievable. So there you have it. A cure for our poor dashes. So, let me just go a little further here. It's like night and day. So here's my solution. Enjoy. It's a 1998 T5M SE that actually has the 5-speed manual transmission. So this is what I've been putting all this work into. It's a fun car, very fast, very straight body. The interior's in great shape. 186,000 miles on it currently. So this is why I'm working so hard to make that dash fixed. So hope that information I shared with you helps you out too. Have a great day. Bye.